we have something oh so spectacular right now. I believe this is our first look too. I don't think that we've ever presented this fantastic feature on this Samsung TV, which is the most popular TV with us here at QVC. This is really, really special here because we've got the Samsung 2024 Frame 4K QLED TV with 2-year warranty and Bezel Voucher. What the heck is a Bezel Voucher? Well, if you look around each one of these television screens, there is a frame happening on here. So when you turn your TV off, it looks like a frame. When you put a picture or a piece of artwork on your television, you have now something beautifully decorated in your home. Actually, this is a better image here so we can see. You can set this so you have this kind of amazing sort of border around, and look at that brown frame. If you would have told me this was a beautiful picture frame, I'd say, yeah, that's a gorgeous piece of art, but you can watch your TV on there because it is a TV. All right, so many really cool things to talk about throughout this presentation, but right out the gate, let me tell you which sizes we have left, because we are already losing some. We have sizes 43-inch, and we have 20 of those. We have size 55, which is the one with our dog picture here. We have one in that 55-inch, just one. We also have, a 65-inch, and then this one is your 75-inch. Oh, 65 sold out? Oh, just kidding, no, we do not have 65-inch, but we have the 75-inch that you see here, 17, 17. And then our biggest option, we have the 85-inch. 25 remaining. Okay, so Jen, my producer in my ear, let's go over those sizes one more time that we have available. 43-inch, we've sold out of the 50-inch. We have one 55-inch. We sold out of the 65-inch. We have the 75-inch, which is this one here, and then the 85-inch, ranging from prices, Black Friday sale price, that is, from $799.98, 5 easy payments of $160, all the way to that 85-inch, $2,999.98, 5 easy payments of $600. Now, when we talk about 4K QLED, this brings this immersive television watching experience to a completely different level. I'm so excited to bring in our very special guest, Craig Smith, who brings us Samsung and the really cool products. What's up, buddy? It's good to see you.
Good to see you as always, Steve. Thanks for having me here.
What on earth? This is fantastic.
This is really cool. So the frame is all about decor in your home. So we see amazing technology here at QVC. There's nothing quite like this television set because the two TVs we have here, Steve, the 75 is turned on and we're watching a regular broadcast. When you turn your television off, what does it look like in your home? This is the 55. This TV is turned off. And where did this amazing artwork come from? Wait a second. That's a picture I took a couple of weeks ago of my dog playing in the leaves. And this pairs with the Samsung app. So when you turn the television off, you can create what's called art mode. Now, you could have actual works of art here.
Sure, sure.
But I was feeling a little Picasso.
Absolutely.
A little Van Gogh, although I decided to keep the ear. And I actually took this picture through the Samsung app, put an Art Deco filter on it, and now when I turn this television off, it looks like a hanging piece of art on the wall. And you talked about that Bezel voucher?
Yes.
This is what we're talking about right here. These pieces, you get the voucher, going to perfectly pair with the size of television you have, and you get your choice of 3 different colors. So this is the dark wood color. There's also a light wood option and a white. And now when you take these little pieces and you clip them on the side of the frame, as this hangs flush on your wall, it looks like there's art hanging on your wall. When you're not watching TV, when you are watching TV, you're going to get all the amazing specs you expect from Samsung.
That's incredible.
Really spectacular model of television here.
Really beautiful. So as Craig was saying, you're going to get that voucher. What that voucher is a code that you're going to go over to Samsung.com. You're going to enter in that code. You're going to choose whichever one of the colors, the 3 colors that Craig was saying, of that bezel that you want that will fit your TV that you select. So some really great options here for you. This is just spectacular, especially if you live in a space where maybe you want to hang your picture frame television over a mantle or some kind of space, right?
Or we have the cocktail party. I mean, there's always times you want to have everyone over to watch the movie.
Right.
Everyone over to watch that big, maybe award show or wherever the game might be. And let me turn the television on. So when you do that, yeah, we could turn this television on and it's going to power up. And this is regular watching television here, just like we normally would. But when I go over to this menu here on the left-hand side, We can stream our games just like you would on a regular awesome Samsung. We can stream our Netflix and all our other fun stuff. But when I enter the art mode here, Steve, this is what sets up now when we're not watching the television. So there's 20 free works of art that show up every single month. You can choose amongst them. Or you could subscribe to any of these additional services here. So for example, you're having a dinner party and you want to have a Van Gogh on the wall?
Sure.
Well, I'm going to choose the Van Gogh. Now this particular one may cost a couple of bucks, but it's going to give me the option to preview here.
Right.
Here, we've got all these. I hit the wrong one. I went to the Museum of Art. Oh, there it is. Right here.
I mean, those are all beautiful.
Yeah, there's Starry Night. Let me hit the preview.
Oh, you have a MoMA option. That's cool.
And you would subscribe to that one. But again, there's 20 free that rotate every month. But I could have this on my wall now in art mode when I turn the television off. When I turn the television on, it's regular TV watching.
Spectacular.
But I just love the fact that, man, wouldn't you love to have that hanging in your family room as opposed to the big black ugly rectangle when you're done?
Sure.
Yeah. Just like that. And look at the gorgeous colors. You can even see the brush strokes in there. That's how brilliant the detail is on this Samsung television.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you just said it, cocktail party, Thanksgiving, holiday celebrations. What if you had this and you were able, because there's also Bluetooth capabilities, you could literally put a photo album together of Christmases past and show the pictures sort of rotating of your family and friends.
You can create the slideshow. So here, I'm going to scroll down through all these options, and there's a whole world of them. But you talked about the customization. Right here, my photo album.
Right.
That's where we got the picture of Smitty a couple of seconds ago. So here was the picture I had. A couple other pictures of my dogs. So I chose this one of Smitty. I put an Art Deco filter. Again, you can get really creative here. But what I like about this, Steve, this is TV turned off. And then when we step over here, this is TV turned on. This is 4K. This is the QLED lighting. This is streaming Samsung TV Plus, Netflix, all that stuff, streaming your games. So you're getting amazing 4K television that also transforms your living room into a beautiful piece of artwork when you turn the TV off. It's the best of both worlds there.
It really is. This is wild because you're getting something that is not only so functional and needed and useful in the house, but then when you turn that television off, it really does become that piece of furniture, that gorgeous piece of art. And I mean, let's face it, sometimes we pay a lot of money for a piece of art. Now you have the best, as you said, Craig, 2-in-1. This is a spectacular opportunity to pick this up at a Black Friday sale price. And speaking of Black Friday sales, do you know that we are amidst our 12 days of Q Card? So if you have a Q Card and you use it today on any of your Black Friday sale price items, you get 10% off. So if you pick up this television, you can receive an extra $20 off of the TV. Just put in the code 12days7. That's the number 1, the number 2, DAYS, and then the number 7. This is fantastic. So let's talk about which sizes we have remaining because a few of them are already out the door. We have the 43-inch. Fewer than 2 dozen left in that 43-inch. We no longer have the 50-inch. We no longer have the 55-inch. Do we have the 65-inch, Jen? No, 65-inch. 75-inch, which is this one. Just about a dozen left in your 75-inch. And then in the 85-inch, we have 2 dozen left. So really, we have 43-inch, 75-inch, 85-inch. And the 85-inch, that is a recently reduced price. This is the first time you've ever seen that price so low at just under $3,000 there.
Cool.
Wonderful. So we're all streaming. It's so easy to go ahead and find all of your favorites here with Samsung.
All that great content's available. So again, you want to subscribe to Netflix or Disney or Apple TV, all of those options are there. But one of the things I really like about Samsung, this is the #1 TV brand globally for the past 18 years. There's a reason they stay on top. And here's what we're doing with Samsung TVs today. They include their own channel, Samsung TV Plus. I open that up, Steve, and again, it's going to pop up here for a second. All of your favorite holiday movies are here. There's tons of free content to stream. I'm going to see if I get back to the menu, but there's over 370 different channels available for you. And if I go into the live TV mode here, we're going to be able to look at some of those options. Again, based on your Wi-Fi signal, that may take a second to load, but look at all of this. I can have 17 different movie channels available.
That's wild.
I have 25 channels dedicated to action and drama. 28 reality television channels, 28 home and food channels. And oh, by the way, in that mix, let me scroll down here a little bit. Let's see if we can find something we recognize. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling because of 300 plus channels. QVC's there.
How about that?
HSN is there as well. So now without having a cable box, without having anything plugged into your television whatsoever. We can stream our content, and with Samsung TV Plus, there's no subscription. 370 free channels, thousands of free movies available. All you need is the Wi-Fi router connection in your home.
Yeah, oh my gosh, look how beautiful Sweet Terry is right here. Like, so crisp, you can literally see every single one of her eyelashes. I mean, the amount of clarity that we're looking at here is phenomenal.
That's 4K.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and what this television does, so 4K is the upgrade from traditional high definition. So we say
Right.
4K, ultra high def, we're talking about the number of lines of pixels from the bottom of the screen to the top.
So cool.
The more pixels in an image, the more great detail you can see. And this television actually has a computer processor inside.
Oh.
So it boosts anything that you're watching to 4K quality.
Right.
So I think I was talking about this to somebody the other day. I forget, it's been a crazy couple of weeks, but you watch an old classic movie like It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes.
From back in the day.
Right.
That will get boosted to 4K quality.
That's
the classic,
nuts.
holiday movies from the 80s that we grew up with.
Yes.
They get boosted to 4K quality. Everything looks sharp, brilliant. And this television with the QLED lighting is actually Pantone verified.
Okay.
That you'll see up to 1 billion different shades of color. So the right color brown, the right color silver, you're going to see every particular shade on this TV.
Oh my gosh, do you remember the televisions of like the past where we would like mess with the saturation and the contrast? You remember that?
And you never got it right.
Exactly.
You're like, hold on, put the hue up 2 points. No, go back to the brightness. No, go
worst.
back to the saturation. And you were playing a guessing game.
Yeah.
Here's another cool thing about this.
What's
Not
that?
only does the 4K do it, but this television is smart enough to recognize the environment.
Oh.
It has a thing called adaptive picture.
Okay.
So based on the lighting of your room and the environment that
Oh.
you're in, it will adjust everything automatically. So,
awesome.
Steve, you don't have to do that. Hold on, one more tick of the brightness, two
Right,
ticks down.
right.
Never
No.
do that with this Samsung television.
That is awesome. Think about like, watching your holiday movies, just a light of the Christmas tree, nice cool ambiance. The television is smart. It's doing all the heavy lifting for
Brilliant.
you. But the fact that we're also giving you this sort of bezel voucher that you can now create this beautiful work of art, this is wild. The word on this one is it's escaping me. If anybody help me, what's the framing inside?
The matting.
The matting. Thank
Yeah, the
you.
matting, and this is how easy the frame part pops on here. So again, you're going to pick your favorite color, whether you like this dark wood. There's a light wood available. There's a white. So what's going to fit your room perfectly? And actually, I want to show you one more thing here, Steve, if we can. Walk
Yeah.
over to the 75.
Sure.
There's a reason they call this the frame. As I spin this television around, you're going to notice the back of the TV is completely flat. So when this mounts on a wall in your home, let me line up that shot there for us to get.
Oh, perfect.
This is going to sit flat on the wall. And there's actually a One Connect box that you're going to see on the back of the box as well, back of the table rather. That's where everything plugs in. So if you want to plug in, your cable box or other content, this can sit flush to the wall. It looks like a hanging piece of artwork. It is razor thin. It is as thin as my thumb.
I mean, it's literally Craig's thumb.
Yeah, there we go.
That's
how skinny it is. It sits flush against the wall. So when you do turn it off and you have a picture like Smitty sitting over here hanging on your wall, people are going to go, wait a second, did an artist come paint your dog? Like, where did that come from? It's all part of the frame TV from Samsung.
It's fantastic. And the fact that it's your television, so like your piece of art is actually backlit in this really sort of beautiful way on this screen. I love that you put this in like Art Deco mode. That looks so cool.
That's one of like about 8 to 10 different filters you have. So if I wanted to make this black and white, if I wanted to make this just regular color, you can do all that stuff with the frame through the app.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely check out item E22097. We are already down to just the 43 inch, the 70. How many do we have left in that 43 inch, Jen? We've got fewer than 2 dozen in that last call for your 55 because there's only one left. Your 75 inch, we've got a dozen left, and then in that 85 inch, fewer than 2 dozen. Remember, you are getting a voucher that is going to allow you to go over to Samsung.com. You enter in the code on that voucher. You choose which color bezel you want. There's 3 different options to fit your size television, and just wait what happens when you get this home. You're going to have lots of fun setting this up and that beautiful look. Craig, so good to see you, buddy. We'll see you soon.